Brown Coulter. I am a divorce mediator and I help you create a customized divorce so that you can uncouple consciously and respectfully. No, I am not an advocate for divorce, but if that's what you need to do, then I advocate for doing it peacefully. All right, let's not get that twisted. So, I want to talk about 5 common mistakes that I see people making in their divorce. The first one is not looking too far in the future. They might be looking a little bit in the future, but they're not looking far enough into the future. They're worried about right now, which is understandable. But when they fight their way through divorce, and they fight tooth and nail and they finally get done, they forget that their prom is coming up in a couple of years and they're going to be together taking pictures. They forget that there's high school graduation and college graduation. And I'm just not going to sit with them. Okay. That's going to get real uncomfortable when your child wants to go to dinner. There's weddings. Well, you know what? His new mistress or her new mister, they can't come to the bridal shower or whatever they're going to, no, or whatever engagement party where they just, no. Or that baby's being born. So I need you to look into the future. You cannot control someone else's behavior, but you can control yours. All right? Look into the future. Be like, I'm going to have to sit next to this mofo forever. Let me figure that ish out now so that when this child has a baby, many years from now, I'm going to be cool. They might not be, but I'm going to be good. Okay? If we need to be at the hospital at the same time, it's a privilege to be invited. I'm going to behave myself and I'm going to take care of anything I'm feeling that's not good. All right. 2, they are not being realistic about their finances. I love this house. This is the house where I've raised my kids. It's my right. You know what? And I hear it a lot from women. So this is what I'm going to use this. He can't take it from me. I just need him to sign a quitclaim deed and that's it. I'm going to refinance it. Boo-boo, can you qualify? You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I qualify or not. I mean, I'll figure out a way because I want to stay in this house. I love this house. I put so much into this house. I know. And I'm not diminishing that. And if you're worried about your kid, I am worried about my kids. My kids need to come home and have some stability. You are the stability, not the home. You are that stability, and they are going to be okay. They're not going to be okay if their mother cannot pay her bills and there's no lights, okay? There's no food. There's no Wi-Fi. That's really going to mess them up. They're not going to be okay if mama is stressed out all of the time because she can't pay that mortgage and keep up with the house. And I'm not saying that women can't do that. I'm saying a lot of times what I hear is usually somebody who has been raising her children at home, has not worked a full-time job, or does not make, if they have, it's not lucrative enough for them to carry everything because things are very, very expensive right now. It is painful to say, but you may be better off selling your home and dividing the equity and moving on with your life. And your children will be okay. And I know that's hard and I know that hurts. And I'm not trying to minimize what you're going through. I just want you to look into the future and go, can I keep up with the upkeep? All right. Number 3, allowing their children to listen in on mediation. That's young children and grown children. This is private. You're not married to your kids and you're not divorcing your kids. So then why the heck are they involved in the negotiations that are taking place? No. And that goes for anything about your divorce. It's not your children's divorce. They don't need to know. They don't need to come to court with you. They don't need to be in the settlement conference with your attorney or in mediation. They don't even need to be in the house if you and your spouse are sitting down at the kitchen table and figuring out yourself. Get someone to watch them. They do not need to be there. They do not need to hear. They don't have to carry your burden, especially if they're children, but they're your children. They could be 45 years old. They don't have to carry your burden of your relationship. They don't need to know that stuff. Okay. They don't have to be involved in the negotiations. Okay. It's really weird though when like someone calls me and I'm talking to them, they're like 30. I need you to help my parents get a divorce. And then I talk to the parents and I'm like, yeah, they need a divorce. All right, that's another subject. Okay, number 4, they are stuck in their emotions. Divorce is emotional. It's emotional. You fell in love. You got married. You love someone. You loved someone. Of course, it's emotional. But if you stay there, you cannot finish your divorce and finish it well. So you kind of have to like deal with your emotions. And then when it's time to negotiate, be like, okay, you're going to go there. You stay there. I'm going to come back for you. You stay there. I'm going to come back for you. But right now, I got to put my game face on. It's time to negotiate and settle this. You gotta start working on your healing because you need to not have those emotions cloud your judgment. All right. And the last mistake, the 5th mistake, the most common mistake is people don't go to therapy. Go to therapy. My insurance doesn't cover it. Find a way. Go to it's too expensive. Go once a month then. Go to therapy. First of all, what's the first thing that's going to happen is your friends and family are going to thank you. Thank God you went to therapy because you are much more reasonable. You're going to be happier. You're going to find out that no, you're not crazy. What you're dealing with is completely normal. And it's going to help you navigate your divorce. And those emotions that you put on the shelf, you're going to be able to take them down and deal with them and learn how to put them back there. You need to go to therapy. Go for 1 session, 2 sessions. Try it. Find a way for you to afford therapy, even if it's 1 or 2 sessions. If you really want something to happen, this is America. This is California. There's probably something you can cut out that if you really want to go to therapy, you can make it happen. All right. So don't make those mistakes. Okay. Look far into the future as best you can. Think about your finances really, really realistically. Shelter your children from the drama of your divorce. Deal with your emotions and go to therapy. And you're going to get through this. Okay. Have a great day. I'm excited for you.